a different perception of dharma. Okay, it is bound to happen like that. Pour nous tous, dharma pas qu'à dire la même chose. Like for you, your dharma at this stage of life is to study, to acquire education, to have a degree, and you're going to work. But right now, your dharma is to study. If I take my example, my dharma right now is to teach. I'm a teacher, I teach. Okay. Bien sûr, you have other dharmas as well. Apart from being a teacher, I have also other dharma to fulfill, right? So the definition of dharma varies from person to person, right? From person to person, it might be based on sex, whether a man or a woman, on age, right? You're a child, you're a young adult, old person. What work do you do? It is based on that, right? So if we take the word dharma, dharma comes from the Sanskrit word dri. It comes from the Sanskrit word dri. Au fait, dri, c'est ce Sanskrit root verb. And dri means to hold, ou bien to bind together, to bring together, to bind together. So dharma, ce travail, c'est quoi? The purpose of dharma should be to bring us together, to bring people, you can say, to bring people together, to bind us, to hold us, to uphold us. That is the meaning of dharma, right? So how you interpret dharma maintenant? Le mot dharma, bien sûr, it is from the Sanskrit word or Hindi word dharma. Now, when you're going to translate it, you will have lots of English translations of the word dharma. Dharma, first of all, can mean religion. What is your dharma? Say, what is your religion? That is dharma. Dharma can also mean ethics, codes of conduct, values, manners, discipline in life, the way of life. You walk on the road, how you need to walk, where you need to walk. You can't cross the road anywhere. Tout ça là, c'est dharma. Even the simple thing, c'est dharma. Nous, quand nous servons un affaire, un déchet, quand nous besoin de dans la poubelle. This is dharma. Every single thing is dharma. Now, the simple example I took when un déchet, quand nous posez ça dans poubelle, it is dharma. If you throw it on the road, of course, it is a dharma, right? So in every aspect of our life, every aspect of our life, every phase of our life, we need to perform dharma. Avec ça, on peut relate to karma. Okay, I will talk about karma with it. You know, normalement, quand on pose dharma, des fois, ça amène nous vers the concept of karma. Ou bien, nous capables de dire the theory of karma or the law of karma. Normalement, the law of karma is that what you sow, so shall you reap. I will send you this stuff which I'm typing, right? Okay. So when we talk about dharma, say together with it, karma aussi rentre dedans, right? You will see throughout the explanations, when we talk about dharma, we have karma also in it. Donc, tous les temps qu'on peut apprendre quelque chose sur dharma, put in mind karma, the law of karma should be there, right? We will see that during the explanation. So that is the definition, the explanation, how you can define dharma, right? Now we were talking about Rita, right? Rita can be written like this without the I or with the I. It's okay, right? Now, what is Rita? Rita actually is a concept from the Vedas, especially from the Rig Veda, as well as other Vedas, no doubt. But it is from the Veda. It is a concept from the Veda. And you know well, the Veda is the sacred scripture of Hinduism. The meaning of Rita is what? It is a physical order of the universe which governs. Ça veut dire il y a un order. Quand on dit an order, c'est ça what is dharma. It is an order of the universe which governs. For example, the sun and the moon making their journeys across the sky. We have so-called sunrise and sunset. No, this is called Rita. That is, nature is function according to an order, a routine. This is called Rita. That's why even in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, even nature performs its dharma. Nature performs Rita. That is, it performs the dharma. Right? Even nature do that. We are having the rain. We need the rain for water, for irrigation, for water, for drinking purposes. We need the sun. The sun, we get vitamin. We are alive thanks to the sun. We need food. We need so many things. Nature is giving that. Nature is doing its duty, its dharma. This is the Rita. It is the order of the universe, how the universe functions. So it is eternal cosmic order. Of course, one example in India, how the sunrise and the sunset. That is one example. You have lots of them. Now, Rita does not concern only the nature. Rita, which is the disciplinary principle, which is the order, which is dharma, it is for everyone. Everything that exists in the universe has to go through Rita, has to act according to Rita. For example, human beings, we have to do certain duty, Rita. Even the animals, the plants, the rivers, the oceans, the mountain, right? It goes according to Rita, right? If things do not function according to Rita guidelines, if things do not function according to that, what will happen? There will be anartha. That is disorder or disaster or destruction. Just imagine one day there is no sunrise. Dans Maurice, il est bien difficile pour nous adapter. Maybe you have other countries dans North Pole, tout ça. You know, in us again, 6 months sun, 6 months they don't have the sun, right? But je n'habite avec. It's in their system. Pour nous, un jour nous pas soleil, we are going to be affected, definitely, right? So, if nature, if any creature, we go according to Rita, there will be anartha. Okay, that is, there will be disaster, there will be disorder. Si nous-mêmes, if let's say I have to cross the road, good crossing, traverser. I can't cross the road anywhere I want. I may have an accident. A car can hit me somewhere on the road. So what happened? Disaster happened. Why disaster happened? Because I didn't follow Rita. Because I didn't follow the rule. Right? So this is the basic concept of Rita. Here the law of karma also join here, as especially as for human behavior is concerned. As you sow, so shall you reap, as we say. Comment on dit en créole? C'est qu'il nous planté sans même nous pour récolter. Right? I have some nice, I have a book written by VJ Atri on karma. I can send you some of the, I'll save it in PDF, I'll send you. You can read. It is about karma. Very interesting. If ever you get the book also, you buy the book, you read. Okay, later I'll send you. Now, another way of maybe explaining dharma can be morality. You know, in Mauritius, when you have to apply for a job, especially government job, private firms also, they do look for that, but mainly government job. C'est qui nous appelle papier moralité, certificat moralité, right? It's important so that it will be known through that paper that I have not been immoral, I have not done bad things, right? So that is dharma. C'est un papier dharma qui nous peut rôder from the teacher, from the policeman, not the teacher. So morality comes from the Latin word, which means manner, character, proper behavior. Ça, c'est one definition. You will see I have quoted from where I have taken it. Indian Journal, National Institute of Health, India. You will see many quotes like this in the work. I don't expect you to learn all the quotes, but you select yours. What is easier for you to learn, to remember, you quote that in your work, right? In one essay you are writing, in one answer you are writing, let's say, you can quote 2 or 3, right? You choose what is easier for you. I'm not going to impose that on you, right? So morality, it means manner, character, and all. Morality is the differentiation of intentions, decisions, and actions. Donc, moralité, c'est quoi? As per that journal's definition, morality, ou bien dharma, is what you call vivek. In Hinduism or in Hindi, you call that vivek. Vivek means the power of discrimination. Power of discrimination, that is whether you are able to distinguish, to discriminate if this is wrong or this is right, and whether you are able to take the right decision. If we have vivek, we will always take the right decision. Si nous na avivek, nous pena vivek, that is nous agyani, we will never take the right decision, right? How do we get vivek now? Right. Souvent des fois, vivek is translated, you can say, as intellect, or at times as intelligence also. But the right word will be intellect, to be a consciousness. How do we develop vivek? We are not born with vivek. It can be some people are born, right? Few. How do we develop vivek? It's through knowledge. We learn, we study scriptures, spirituality, we put into practice, and we develop vivek. right? That is one way to liberation. So here morality means having vivek, that power that I'm able to take a decision. Am I doing the right thing or the wrong thing, right? Now, what you call moral values, morality, moral values, are governed by a number of biological, socio-cultural, religious underpinnings. You know, the way you are, think of yourself, the way you are. Why are you that way, right? Because you get certain moral values, morality at home, from your parents and from the family, your surrounding, your society, no? That's why you are that way. You have those values. Now imagine someone, pire qui nous imaginer. I don't know if you know someone like this, you think about that person. Let's say, a drug addict, cocaine, he doesn't work, whatever, something like that. Why that person have that set of values that when he needs drug, he is addicted, he has no control upon himself, he cannot control his senses, he involves in doing crimes. Why? Parce que he's grown up with that certain set of values. And biologically also, this affects, right? Des fois, vous trouvez que vous êtes très de parents. C'est biological, right? Donc, c'est ça un set de values qui nous pas qu'à changer, biological one. Maybe c'est qui nous apprennent, habits can be changed also at a certain time, after a certain time. But biologically, c'est qui nous get from the parents, from the ancestors, from that generation, we can't change that, right? One minute. So that is one way of defining dharma again, moral values. So dharma is a concept of central importance in Hindu religion. Okay. In Hindu religion, or if you take any religion, here we are talking about the Hindu religion, dharma is of central importance. Two religions follow dharma. No religion will tell you you have to involve in crimes, you should disobey. No religion tells that, right? So, and is defined in the Oxford Dictionary of World Religion. Okay, dharma has been defined as such: the order, the custom which make life and universe possible. Maybe you can relate this to what has been written in the Vedas, what we just talked about, Rita, the order, the custom, comment the life, comment universe can be possible. If we don't follow the Rita, there will be anartha, there will be disaster, right? So maybe you can quote this also in your work. Again, I'm telling you, it's up to you. Now, talking about dharma, so far we have been talking about values, no? Truthfulness, forgiveness, etc. These are values, what you call dharma. But it also has the religious aspect also. Like we say, dharma has meaning religion. That's why we say that, you know, if you are born in a family which follows a certain religion, we need to try to stick to that. Parce que non n'est pas happen au hasard. Why are you born in a family maybe key religious belief that you have, right? If you're Hindu, for example, why are you born there? Why aren't you born? Were you not born in a Muslim family, right? Or in another religion? You were born in a particular family qui pratique a certain religion. Pas au hasard. It's never a coincidence. It is karma, right? You know, the book I was telling you about, it says that if a person, I will try to look for it and take a photo and send you. If a person criticizes a lot, fait comment dire, les critiques Endimoun. Fait comme si mon content critique Caroline. I take your example, right? I don't like her behavior, this and that and that. Okay, I'm always criticizing, I'm always backbiting, I don't like her and all and all. What will happen in my next life is that I will be born somewhere near to you. Near to you can be in your family, in your neighborhood. I can be your friend, I can be someone very close to you. Qui fait parce que mon attachement avec toi, in terms of thoughts, I don't like you, I don't like her, I don't like this, no? Even for religion, it is the same thing. If we keep on criticizing even a religion, criticizing a person, whatever, next birth, définitivement, ça peut dans la vie. Right? So that's why I'm saying that it's not a coincidence that you are born in that family. It's not a coincidence we are born in Mauritius. We have done good karmas to be born here. Just imagine people of other countries suffering. So we have definitely done good karmas. So you see, when we talk about dharma, karma, when we talk about dharma, karma comes in here, right? So we need not forget the religious aspect as well. We follow a certain religion. We follow a certain religion, so we go with that. Even having compassion, having empathy, it is called dharma, right? Ahimsa, for example, here, absence of hypocrisy, speaking the truth, harmlessness, accommodation, compassion for others. Ahimsa, that is non-violence. This is dharma. You can quote here from the Veda, Ahimsa Paramo Dharma. That ahimsa, non-violence, is the ultimate dharma. Gandhi quote this. Gandhi was a non-violent person. Okay, he always said, Ahimsa Paramo Dharma. This is from the Veda, but Gandhi always used that quote, right? So dharma is what is just code of moral conduct. It can be duties, it can be responsibilities, righteousness, right? Among Buddhists, dharma, the ultimate reality, the eternal truth to which Buddha was awakened. Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. You know that verse. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. So the second line is Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. Sharanam, vidya to take, vidya refuge. Gacchami, vidya I go, ou bien I take. So I take refuge in Dhammam. Dhammam vidya kwa, Dhammam is dharma. Or Dhammam can be the Dhammapada. Dhammapada, c'est the holy book of the Buddhists. Et dans Dhammapada, qui écrit about Dharma, about how to live life, what is the right way of life, right? So even in the Buddhist culture or religion, you can say, Dharma has a great importance, central importance. So here we have Professor Gavin Flood from the Oxford University who writes, Dharma is an important term in Indian religions, right? In Hinduism, it means duty, virtue, religion. It refers to the power which upholds the universe and the society, as we discussed above, right? So maybe si je peux apprendre ça, you can say Professor Gavin Flood, l'India telles affaires, right? You see, li bien long là, it is still here, but all of this is not important to quote, right? You can quote ça. This is the important one, right? Yes, as I was telling you that we act accordingly to our age, to our gender, to our social position. If I'm a teacher, I'm going to teach. If I'm a policeman, I'm going to protect. No, so the social position. Each person therefore has his own dharma. Your dharma, my dharma, the other person's dharma, it is not the same. We have certain common dharma. Nous pouvons lola qui nous manque certain common dharma. C'est qui ou faire, moi faire. But there are dharma which you do, I don't do, which I do, you don't do, right? So the dharma, our own dharma, the dharma which I do is known as swa-dharma, right? We'll come to that. And what is correct for a woman might not be for a man, ou bien for an adult, an adult fair, a child does not do that. So dharma varies, right?